Hi, Brad. Joe Conaway. I tried to think of a lot of bad things to say about you, but I couldn't think of any except that you didn't actually work for me when I was county administrator. But I did know about how good your work was when I got to be mayor of Bridgeville. I could see the good work that the community development people had done in town with our people. And I know you put a lot of time and energy into it, I would be remiss not to mention Bill Gates and Brandy for the efforts they put in Bridgeville and the rest of your staff as they did some good things for the people of Bridgeville. I had the pleasure of working with Brad when the county developed its affordable housing ordinance and its affordable rental ordinance. We in Bridgeville, to be very blunt about it, stole the ordinance the county introduced for affordable housing and made it ours. But more important, in the other world I work in, I was fortunate to be able to help with the county's efforts to pass that affordable rental program. And the Arbors at Collinsdale was the first project, and I see that it's finally off the shelf and doing some things that need to be done. But I'm going to remember you, Brad, for something that was a mistake. I happened to be at the Board of Adjustment hearing one night when the county, represented by you, were there. Apparently there was a woman in West Rehoboth with children who lived in a very, very bad situation. You reached out, corrected the situation, you and your staff, and she was fine. But in the process, you missed an ordinance or a requirement or a regulation, something that you shouldn't have had to worry about, but in fact, it came to light. So you were there that night to explain how you had messed up and how things needed to be done quickly. You'd never do it again. First off, I don't know why you ever apologized, because your heart and your professionalism was in the right place. You did the right thing by that family. But you didn't know that lurking in the audience was a high-priced Newcastle County attorney, that's a strike right there, who was there in opposition. Their client, a very reputable, a number one business, I think it was a brewery, so we know where that goes, was there to oppose the efforts that you had put in to putting this woman and her children in a good home. The Board of Adjustment saw immediately that your efforts were for the good of the people. They approved the application and things went on. Since that time, I've never forgotten what you did. I bragged to your bosses about how good you are, and I remember how quiet you were for a guy who just said to the world, look, I made a mistake, but I want to make it right. Not a lot of people in my profession admit to mistakes. You're a good man, you did a good job. I remember your dad, who was also a good man, and he did his job. The county's going to miss you, and I wish you the best of luck in whatever you do.